first, feeling festive, we got Christmas Vacation Moose Mug. Love it. Little apple cider. Oh yeah. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Big Listing channel. We are in the basement and getting ready for this week. This week what we're going to be going over is obviously some what sold. We're not doing any shipping videos still, just for that increase in sales. And we'll be hitting a few pro tips throughout it. So let's get started by looking at what sold. Hey everybody, it is Tuesday, December 7th. We actually had 4 sales today, so we're going to pull them. Let's take a look. First one over here in A. Sold this Porg. It's a plush from Star Wars. Went for $8 plus calculated shipping and a poly bag and send it on out. Next up, we're taking a look at A1. So we got this gem collection. It's like a diamond digit. Basically, 1 in every 24 of these things has a diamond in it. Got this for $1 at a garage sale. I just sold it for $20 plus calculated shipping. Calculated shipping came out to $6. We will put this in a box, so the box is kind of flimsy. But it is sealed. It's brand new, so hopefully they get something good. After that, we're in A2. Sold this Lifelike Trains HO gauge left switch track. Got this for $1 at a garage sale. It sold for $30 plus $10 shipping. Interesting thing about this, I had somebody reach out to me trying to buy this off me for like $9 plus shipping, trying to claim, oh, this isn't that rare of a piece. You know, $30 is about the going rate for this because it's not super common to find this in a left-hand switch. The right-hand switch is pretty common, but left-hand, not quite as popular to find, so pretty awesome deal. $1 into $30, I'll take it. And last, A6. So we got these 2 bottles of the Skin Genesis. I'm not really even sure what it is, to be honest with you, but I got each bottle for $1. Sold the pair for $40 plus calculated shipping. Buyer was all in a little over $50. So again, a bunch of $1 or free for that matter, because the Porg was free. Turned into a bunch of profit. On top of that, I also have some Legos listed, specifically a Lego bouquet. I listed them up last night. I also cross-listed them on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp and a bunch of other places. And I sold one of them today for $80. So that's free and clear cash right there. So I'll just keep that for other sourcing. Great deal though, because I bought into it for $50, got $80. It's a great win, $30 up. Hey everybody, it is Wednesday, December 8th. The voice is still pretty much gone, but we got 2 sales today, so we gotta record. Let's take a look. First one up over here is an A. So it looks like the bag busted open, but this is a Winnie the Pooh pillow pet. It's not worth a whole lot, sold for $8, but buyer paid $10 in shipping because it's over £1. Still gonna poly bag it and send it out, but it's gonna go priority mail. And next up is over here in A19. And this is that last piece of the Christmas Village stuff. So it's a St. Nicholas square. Like it's either like a water tower or a grain tower. I'm not really sure what it is, but either way, I had it listed for $12 plus calculated shipping. Somebody started watching. I sent out an offer for $10. They accepted. So this is going to also go out priority mail. I think it's going to be right on that cusp of £1. We're probably going to put this in a 9x6x6 box. And just make sure it's nice and secure because there's a lot of small parts on here that could chip or break or bend or whatever. So yeah, just really take care of it. All right, so I wanted to take a second and do a quick update. So today's the 8th, like I just already said. So that means that we've already done the first full week of sales for December, the 1st through the 7th. And so I would just want to go over like what has actually sold, not the items themselves, but the amount. This, $382.04. First 7 days of the month. Other than the very last week of the month, which is right after Christmas, this is going to be the slowest week. Next week should be bigger. The week after that should be bigger. And then it'll start to slow down a little bit after that. But yeah, $382.04. Pretty incredible stuff for week 1. I'm really excited to see week 2. I'm projecting somewhere around $500-600. We'll see. What's up, everybody? It's Friday, December 10th. We're going to do some shipping this morning before we get started at my full-time job. I actually did not ship yesterday, so I broke my big old rule there, and I also didn't list yesterday. Why? Because I'm super sick. I actually have pneumonia, but the shipping's got to go out, so I took last night. I know, I preach that you don't miss it, but sometimes, like, I think it's just good to show some humility and saying that, like, hey, I just wasn't able to do this for this day, and I think it happens from time to time. So let's take a look at what sold yesterday because it's pretty cool. We're over here in B. So this is a little Pokemon Center Eevee plush. It's brand new with the tag on it. So I went to a garage sale a few months ago. I went there to get some blow molds that had already sold when I arrived. So took a look around. They had a ton of stuffed animals. And I saw this one laying around. I was like, well, this actually looks like it's in good shape because the rest of them were not looking too good. I got this for $1. Sold for 16 bucks plus shipping. So let's just say that after everything was said and done, we made $10 on it. That's 40 times my money. I mean, you can say, oh, it's only 10 bucks, but it's still 40 times my money. And it's gonna actually be more than that. I'm just trying to use round numbers for this example. So that's pretty cool. You know, just think about that. You know, you do that, I don't know, 10, 20 times, it really adds up. So always keep your eye out for some brand new stuffed animals at garage sales, especially Pokemon, super popular. What's up, everybody? We got 2 more today, so let's take a look. First one is an A2. So pretty cool sale here. Very small, but it's a brand new Porter cable pocket cutter bit. This is a discontinued item. Original MSRP on this thing was like maybe $10. I sold it for 40 plus calculated shipping. Super awesome. I'll probably bubble wrap it a little bit, throw it in a padded envelope, and send it on out. But yeah, super awesome. This probably weighs a whole, after packed up, probably 4 ounces tops. So great sale. And yeah, easy one to ship out. Next one we're looking at is an A. Next up, we have this Pluto stuffed animal. This is a Disney Sega combo, as you can see there. Brand new, tag still on it. Sold for $8 plus calculated shipping. Gonna go out in a poly bag and be done. Hey everybody, let's take a second to talk about a few things. First, feeling festive. We got Christmas Vacation, Moose Mug. Love it. Little apple cider. Oh yeah. So for any of you who follow me over on TikTok, you might have already seen me talk about this a little bit in one of my clips there. You know, there's an individual I follow on TikTok who was just saying that one of the hardest parts of reselling for him is the sourcing. And I definitely understand that because it can be really, really stressful. You know, finding time to source can feel limited, like real limited. And the reason I say that is because sometimes you can only sneak in, you know, 30 minutes here or there, 15 minutes here or there, you know, a couple hours on the weekend. It sounds like a lot of time, but it's really not when you're trying to build up this revenue stream. You know, and especially when you think about, let's say you're doing a lot of garage sales. You might be going out. Let's say you go out even for 4 hours. Let's say you're out from 8 a.m. to noon on a Saturday garage selling. I can't really do that anymore here because it's too cold. Nobody's running garage sales. But let's just say you're out for 4 hours. There's a good chance, let's say you hit 4 to 5 sales an hour, maybe. You could strike out at 18 of the 20 that you hit, or 14 of the 16, or whatever it is. You know, I've done Saturdays this year where I've been out from like 7:30 in the morning to like 3 in the afternoon. I've hit 40 or 50 garage sales, and only at one did I make a score. And granted, it was good. I made it count. You know, I found the right one, but still, it doesn't change it. It took that many to find one, and that's pretty stressful. You know, it makes you feel really good when you're like, oh, good, this was worth it. But you spent all that time. Your time's valuable. You could have been home listing, working through your death pile. You know, I'm not saying I'm proud of my death pile. I'd rather I didn't have one. To me, if I don't have a death pile, that's peak efficiency. That's really my goal. My problem is I'm not terribly passionate about anything in my death pile. It's a bunch of stuff that's been laying around the house, or like childhood toys of mine that I don't remember exactly what the model is, so it's going to take researching, cleaning, and all sorts of stuff. And it's not stuff that I picked out to sell. It's different when you go to a garage sale and you're like, I know what this is. I've already looked it up. I know what it can sell for. This is easy. You know, you're kind of picking and choosing those certain things. This gets tough. With that being said, you know, this individual's talking about the sourcing aspect. For me, the listing is the hardest part. I know that's really crazy, but it really is the hardest part for me. And I think it's really crazy because like I go by big listing. You would think the listing's like the bread and butter here, and realistically it is. I enjoy it the least. I actually have the hardest time with listing, but a big part of it is that it's big listing because you need to be doing some big listing to make sure you're getting some big sales, and not necessarily one sale that's $100 or $200 or $300, but you need to be doing 10, 20, 30 listings to make sure you're getting $100 worth of sales, $200 worth of sales, whatever that conversion is for you in your store, the products you're selling, the categories you're in. So it's kind of interesting, but this is my way of embracing my deficit. of listing. And especially when you find things where you have this pile that you do not feel invested in. You know, I'm sure you guys can see in the background here that I have an Xbox sitting there. It's an Xbox One S, 500 gigabyte console, Hot Wheels edition. I have like 4 or 5 games to go with it. Great console, it absolutely works. All I have to do is wipe it. I feel a little bit apathetic about doing it simply because it takes time to do that. I really want to be posting things that are quick, and I know that's very instant gratification of me, but I'm thinking about efficiency during Q4, what's going to get more listings up. So again, I'm just trying to leverage. I feel like I'm a little bit behind in my listings, especially for it being December. So I'm focused on this, but again, a lot of picking and choosing to do. So I'm really interested to hear. Go down in the comments. Tell me what's the hardest part of your process in your store. You know, again, for me it's listing, but nothing beats the sound of that little cha-ching go off on the phone when you get a sale. So I can't complain, but I really want to know, for you in your process, what's the hardest part for you to do and stay committed to and consistently do. Looking forward to hearing some responses. Hey everyone, it's Saturday, December 11th. We had a sale overnight, so we're going to pack it up to get out today. All right, so we sold this Rockin' Santa figurine. Looks like that. Listed it just last night for $30 plus calculated shipping. Buyer bought it, and I'm glad it's gone. What's going on, everybody? It's Sunday, December 12th. We had 3 sales today. Let's take a look at what they are. First one's going to be over here in A. So this is what I'm pretty excited about here. It's Randall from Monsters University. Plush, great condition. Has some beans in the bottom for balance. It can stand up on its own. You know, the reason that's exciting is because I've had this listed at 35 bucks for months, and I knew it would sell at this, and I was banking on it being around Christmas time here. For some reason, a lot of people really wanted me to sell this for $27. I don't know why. I've received, I'm talking dozens and dozens and dozens of offers for $27. Not selling 27 bucks. I would offer up, say 5% off, and then they would counter with 27. I'd say no. So 35 bucks is awesome. I would buck into it. Super happy with it. Really light. Gonna make easily $30 after everything's done. Next up, we're in A3. Just got this guy out of a dollar bin at the Good Garage sale. It's just a refillable deodorant stick. Got it for $1, sold for like 7 or 8 plus shipping. So after everything's said and done, I'm still gonna 5 or 6x my money, so awesome stuff. And last but certainly not least, we're going down here at A17. Sold this Harry Potter ornament. It's from when the Sorcerer's Stone came out. So what was that, 21 years ago? I think it was 2000, 2001. But either way, used ornament, got this in the estate sale like 5 minutes before they stopped. Brought it up. They were asking like 20 bucks for it. I was like, hey, you know, I brought it up with a bunch of other stuff. Would you give me all this stuff for 20 bucks? It's probably like 10 or 15 things. And they said, yeah, sure, because they were just looking to get rid of it. So, yeah, I'm into this for roughly $2. It sold for $48 plus calculated shipping. Pretty awesome stuff. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Tuesday, December 14th. We ended up having 2 sales today. Just to put this in a timeline with the TikTok account, last night I was actually in the ER running a whole gambit of things. I had a ton of pain in my rib cage. Turns out that I actually tore some muscles in my rib cage on the right side. So I'm not listing anything tonight. But, you know, big shout out to actually my mom, who pulled my items for me and helped me box them up because I'm having trouble with doing really anything that requires any sort of force. And my wife is laid up from surgery yesterday. So very thankful to have the family that we have and just the support that's there. So I still want to show you guys the items before they actually get taped up tomorrow in the morning. But yeah, let's take a look real quick. First one up is this Kohl's Care stuffed animal. It's a green elephant. This guy sold for somewhere around like $15 plus calculated shipping. Got him for free. And this guy is Big Al. It's like one of those vinyl rubber face guys. Brand new with the tag from Walt Disney World, vintage stuffed animal. Sold for $35 plus shipping. This guy's going to go in a box. Typically, if I'm selling a stuffed animal for $30 or more, it's going in a box. So no different with this guy, especially because of the face. Well, everybody, that's going to be the video for the week. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I know for myself, this is not going to turn out to be the December that I hoped it was going to be. But I think it's really worth noting that I've still been getting sales every single day because of the way that I set my store up for success. so that in the event I have to step away and not be as active, I can still anticipate some sort of movement and success. And that's what's truly important at the end of the day, is that you're setting yourself up for success in the long run. So, with that being said, I hope everybody gets a ton of great sales. I hope you guys get 10 times more than I do here. And, I hope you found all this information really helpful. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. And until then, again, get out there, get some sales, and keep up the great work, everyone.